What's poppin', family? Huh? We bike. Been gone for a couple days. Right before I left, Daylyt dropped one more track in credits. Unfortunately, it seems like the consensus is that the battle is basically over, though. So I don't know if people will be talking about this track like that. I haven't mentioned a whole lot of, I haven't heard a whole lot from it yet. So we're gonna see. It's a 5-minute 30 track. He dropped this after Word Is Bond, and what was that other track? I Can't Hold You, Dissa, the one that he took down. I'm glad I got my reaction to it still. I don't know. After he dropped those 2 tracks, everybody basically said the battle was over. I personally didn't, but everyone else did. It seems like everybody else is done. So, yeah, I almost don't even know what to expect with this one. I assume this is kind of just his last shot to throw in there to see if he can change the perspective. But, yeah, I don't know. So, let's just do it. Let's just run it for my damn phone overheats. End credits.
Hey, I just pop in my chest. I did a lot to get my spot in the best. Me and Doc got something in common. We ain't popping the west. We went east to feast for years before the city would back us. It was hard for the skilled LA niggas to really get traction. Close homies gave us the crooked eye for rapping with pain. Conscious rap, they shut the door if you ain't snatching a chain. It affected us, Dot. I can't forget when they was neglecting us. They said we'll never make it. Now look who protecting us. It's the West Coast bodyguard. Physical past, show my body scars. Been through every barrel with 100 raps. Back when it was one shot kill, wasn't no running back. Barbershops, corner stores, miss a word and you done in fact. Just spit superb, you tell your homies quiet down to rip a nerve. Before I met Soul, I made you niggas heard. Resident Evil, pleasant with people. Time to snap like a schizo without a pill. Let's head to the sequel. Now this the night at the Apollo as I swallow your career whole. Dear Cole, tell them what I did in the studio.
Interesting. I'm gonna run that back actually. A little bit. He definitely sounds like he's popping his shit right now. The beat, he's doing some weird shit with the beat again. Kind of like, what was it? Word to My Mother. He's doing some weird shit with the beat again. I'm gonna need to run this back. I'm trying to see what angle is he trying to take here.
Look who protecting us, it's the West Coast bodyguard. Physical past, show my body scars. Been through every barrel with 100 raps. Back when it was one shot kill, wasn't no running back. Barbershops, corner stores, miss a word and you done in fact. Just spit superb, you tell your homies quiet down to rip a nerve. Before I met Soul, I made you niggas heard. Resident Evil, pleasant with people. Time to snap like a schizo without a pill. Let's head to the sequel. Now this the night at the Apollo as I swallow your career whole. Dear Cole, tell them what I did in the studio. 300 tracks in 2 days. I'm for sure pop. Came out the booth, the whole room said he not like us. That was before Dot. A human, I'm for sure not human. Got me in tunnel vision, right in the sand. I blacked out this whole ride. You see it's light at the end. Lux was a tough decision. I fuck with it, fuck the bitches. It's up, so we up the switches. Switches stand. One man left when the hill was queer. I'm here, kill a clown. Thinking that he it, oh it's deaf. You hear me now? No, show me a quote that stuck from one of them records. Flowing pocket, nice voice, dope beat selection. I see low in the spot that get you added to goats. It's the talent I boast. You salad with goat shreds, gin and juice, but no beach cruiser. This is Dre and Snoop on a boat head. A deli slide, all life there equal to zero. It all comes around to the bread when they thinking they heroes. I chop cheesy thoughts, your sleazy cloth cut from a rinse rag. I wash you easy, ruthless. My plot beneath me, proof red, goofy. Time to get spooky. See what's sun about. Life still outside, they running out. Homes got ghosts and it ain't a haunted house, but y'all debating. All the bait I gave you for conversation. Karma bacon, they hate shade throwing, but stall away man's glasses. All these niggas.
Right. Daylyt's just rapping right now. I almost don't even know if this is a diss track. I mean, he's definitely mentioned the battle and mentioned some stuff in it. He's talking about Lux now, and he said something else earlier that was in regard to Joey. yeah, this almost just seems like a rap track, so he can kind of get his shit off real quick. Because I feel like it almost sounds like he heard the feedback that niggas said for his last couple tracks, and it almost sounds like he's rapping like niggas think he can't rap, which I don't think is the case. I just think niggas think that he made some weird songs, which I mean, I liked them, but I don't know if the consensus really loved them. So, huh.
Black and they flow mulatto correlation. Brooklyn clown in the haunted house with y'all debating. All the bait I gave you for conversation. Karma bacon, they hate shade throwing, but stalling Ray-Bans glasses. All these niggas like black and they flow mulatto correlation. Brooklyn clown on the ground, laid Harlem shaking. Double barrel aim, I won't spare a name. That the game go back in this place. I thank you, Joey. Grateful for this new space you created. AZ, King, Ray, Coyotes, Lip Poppy, K-Boy. Oh, hitter, we did that. Jag, we did that. Slid on niggas with boxing, hard raps. Big smoke. This the cigar pack, put hands and feet on niggas, cigars back. Can't cop out now, we set a hard trap. I'm in it for the long run, I'm Michael Johnson. Boy got AIDS, oh he was Magic Johnson. Son of bitch, 6'9" had y'all tucked in a ditch. The NY sound was up for the fishes. The ruler's back, oh you the man, Joey? Today I crown you the king of New York for taking that stand, Joey. You really took the fame where all of us a brave man. NY made man, it's just say immortal when your grave lands. Big stepper, figured they needed this. Oh, this feeling they deleted this. Elite exists in ways hoping that we delete. They feed the streets, low ball rapping, so we don't tap into that fourth thought. They double speaking right in front of us. Of course we are fault for every hood story. Paid in full, minutes of society, boys in the hood. The play will pull, the mind right in Jersey Drive. I'm still whipping them without dissing. Kids listen, this is just my real mission. Came to the game to show you the.
Yeah, I almost think that is kind of what it is. Alright. It overheated, of course. But what I was saying was, it definitely seems like Light is kind of reflecting on the beef at this point. He was saying like, yeah, you know, Joey, you did that. This shit was crazy. You did it for fucking, you know, New York. I'm gonna crown you the king. You held your own type shit. It's kind of hard though. I don't know I can't tell if he's being serious or not. I feel like he is, but Daylyt's a troll, man. It's hard to tell. I want to say he is being serious though, so I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out.
The cigar pack, put hands and feet on niggas, cigars back. Can't cop out now, we set a hard trap. I'm in it for the long run, I'm Michael Johnson. Boy got AIDS, oh he was Magic Johnson. Son of bitch, 6'9" had y'all tucked in a ditch. The NY sound was up for the fishes. The ruler's back, oh you the man, Joey? Today I crown you the king of New York for taking that stand, Joey. You really took the fame when all of us a brave man. NY made man, it's just say immortal when your grave lands. Big stepper, figured they needed this. On this feeling they deleted this. Elite exists in ways hoping that we delete. They feed the streets, low ball rapping, so we don't tap into that fourth thought. They double speaking right in front of us. Of course we are fault for every hood story. Paid in full, minutes of society, boys in the hood. The play will pull, the mind right in Jersey Drive. I'm still whipping them without dissing. Kids listen, this is just my real mission. Came to the game to show you the real vision. Marvelous, gargles, brainwashing lane. They got us in plain sight, staining each other when we should be hanging together. East Coast versus the West Coast. The clan got their own coats and we ain't want no smoke. None of us. Shots to Khalid Muhammad. This shit is bigger than ramen, I promise. Land when we walk into Malcolm Martin with all our crew. Straight by Martin Steves, you marching too. I figure we call the truth, then we all the truth and let them analyze. A made up story gave us glory. This what they worry about. I tricked them with the beat plate. And now we on the sweepstakes. Dummy ball and filet beyond 3 plates. The reactors who replay. We drop so much shit, they gon' be weeks late. Infinity War tape for the street play. Had shit for the rappers and the DJ. A new case. People living in shacks had the screw face. I see y'all, thank you, I love review. All of the
Shaq's
bloggers balling, calling each other. All of the podcasters mobbing for supper, all off our hard work. Look how God worked. We fed the streets when they needed that the most, and we can boast about the shit for a lifetime. Hey, D1 is Christ time. God said, light shine. I'm made to do it.
He for sure is just reminiscing over his beat, or a beef, reflecting and shit over just the beef. Yeah. This is basically, it almost sounds, and I think one of the lines earlier, he said something to like call a truce or something. I do think it's funny though. I don't know if you can be the guy calling a truce when everybody thinks you're down. When the consensus is that you're down, you calling a truce is kind of funny. But the dude's rapping on this. The dude is rapping. He's like, yeah, we fed the streets with this shit. Like, and he ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. Man, there was a lot to keep up with when this battle was in the midst. You know? Tracks coming every fucking day, dude. Every day. Fucking 3 of them a day. For a couple days. There was a couple days that we were getting a lot. Anyways, this is crazy. I can't believe that. But yeah, this is interesting. I wasn't expecting this angle, but I guess that's why people probably ain't mentioning it as much, because it seems like the white flag, I guess, for the lack of a better term, you know?
No slave to who is in charge. I engraved the ruin, something new in the book of hip-hop. Set the stage, I promise a new day to age of the consciousness. Jamal, I got us liquidate devastation. I mastered all my crazy thoughts with sensory deprivation. Took mountain hikes through pyramids. I learned how to blink or two. History comes as text format. You see what the Inca do. Ride, gun spree or decrease. We did it all without them bleeding the streets. We did it all without us feeding they beasts. We put our feet in the seats of the plans they had to dumb us down in summer now. The sun still set on the east. It's like
okay. Glad they let that rock for a sec, because that was actually, let me listen to the beat a little bit, and it's actually really dope. I like that beat a lot. It was yeah, it was very dope. It kind of gave me like Good Drink vibes. Any of y'all who know from Kush and OJ. That was cool, man. That was interesting. That was basically what I thought it was, which was, well, I guess that's not true, but it's basically him, I don't want to say throwing the white flag, but kind of throwing the white flag and calling it, and basically making a track about the beef that we've all been able to listen to and kind of be a part of. It was dope. He mentioned the reactors in there too, which is funny because I did see Screw's thumbnail saying he was mentioned on the track, but I kind of forgot. So I didn't even remember that part. This was fun though, man. This was fun. I ain't mad at it. The battle's probably over at this point. My opinion as to who won and who didn't and what. Well, personally, it's really hard for me to say. Alright, sorry. First off, it's really hard for me to say that it's hard for me to say Joey won when he's getting jumped. You know what I mean? I can't exactly be like, oh yeah, Joey definitely won when there was at least 2 people swinging pretty hard at him. I also see how people can thank Joey won for sure, because I mean, anytime somebody's getting jumped and is able to hold their own in getting swung at by multiple people, it's gonna look better for him. You know what I mean? It's gonna look better for the guy that's outnumbered and defending himself. So I think you can look at it either way. I just find it hard to say Joey won when he was getting jumped, but he damn sure held his own, and he held his own pretty well. So I don't know. I think that's really it. I mean, in terms of what I can say about the winners, Rayvon did really good in the beef. I almost wish he had dropped one after Goldeneye, but I think Joe Budden might have been right when he said I don't think Rayvon actually had any more ammo after that. So I think that was probably pretty valid. Because honestly, I mean, you know, how much does Rayvon, what do you really have to say about Joe, you know? So, Rayvon did great though, Daylyt did great, Joey did great. Everybody else that hopped in, super fun. Glad I reacted to at least some of y'all's shit. There was a couple more that came out that I didn't get to hit. Mostly because I just ended up hearing them elsewhere already anyways, so. Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it. I don't think I got nothing else to say, so until next time, I don't know what's gonna be next. I know I still need to do backpack from Daylyt at some point, so. Till then, y'all have a good one.